initial stage, the way they are beating and the things going, we thought that they are going to put us in the sea. So we were brought to Banjul port. When you come down from the vessel, you meet a soldier with long cutlass. So he put the cutlass at your top here, and he just tear it, and all your shirts go down, and you put it at your thigh here. You just tear it, and your trousers is off.
Shoot. I had no choice. I had to shoot, but from there I came back and sat in the vehicle.
Let's get it slowly. What did you shoot at?
I shoot at the victim.
You killed him.
The first batch was there at the Banjul port.
Already?
Yes. And their hands has been tied at their back, and their shirts has been taken off, left their underwears. It's not about 3 security officers or 20 security officers. It's about mix-up of police and soldiers.
You said they were beating you guys. From when you went inside the vessel, the Navy boat, to bring you to Banjul, did they beat you?
Severely, I was beaten up.
Could you describe how you were beaten?
In fact, they have the police sticks that you can. They have the police sticks in their hands, and they use the back of the guns and sometimes the edge of the gun, just beating you. It's like they are beating you here and there. So a guy who was protecting his eye, he was not fortunate. The stick get his teeth, and all of a sudden he lost all the front teeth just one time.
This is the part of the story where hope turns into horror, when men who dreamed of reaching Europe were suddenly treated as enemies on foreign soil. Visual: a wooden fishing boat drifting under moonlight. 40-plus men sit quietly, waves rocking, tired faces, whispers in different accents: Ghanaian, Nigerian, Togolese. Martin Kieré, the only man who lived to tell what happened that dark night. He was the only one who escaped the forest of death, the only voice left to speak for the 44 who never returned. This is part 6 of the untold story of the Ghanaians who vanished in the Gambia.
In the meantime, where was Charles Taylor?
Charles Taylor when he.
We was taught that Charles Taylor was in the vessel.
You catch say that Charles Taylor no a Hemanim.
And that was the vessel you were supposed to join at the Gambia waters, correct?
That is what they told us.
So when you mentioned captain, who are you referring to?
Captain
Charles Taylor.
Only captain.
And what was the discussion between him and Robert Essien, as far as you know?
And
Robert said Captain give him go ahead so that we can join the vessel. So the time we left Sally, we were all informed that we are going to join the vessel, as giving directive from the captain to the ASEAN and other guys to
Robert Ka say, Captain Wamano Kwai say, one Cosuntino, Omunina, or my being say, Omu can't no hona, Omuako, Hemanim.
Who was in charge of the vessel, of the boat that you took from Bur?
Manana Odi a continuing. Shemana Modifin Buno.
What I later found out that they went to Mbu to hide from the canoe, from the fishermen. Yes, so they hide from Mbu.
Wamukoji every a fire for no Mbu.
And then you guys took off from Bur and went into the seas in order to meet up with the vessel in Gambia waters, correct?
Vessel Gambian waters,
That is correct.
And quiet.
And what happened afterwards?
The time we get to the waters in the night, we find difficult to make calls. Our batteries run down, and we find difficult to locate where the vessel is. So we found there is a light ahead.
Na yehu say battery ni nyina echo from entina ye din say ebetimi aye contact.
So those who know Gambia started saying that, oh, this is Gambia, let's go there and buy chip so that we can have proper communication to the captain.
Gambia no ka say Gambia ni entino yankoto SIM card.
So we arrived in Gambia port early in the morning, around 5:45 to 6 o'clock a.m.
At the port, that's what you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, port
Yes.
What do you mean by the Gambia port? Could you
then our
describe
patre say Gambian port.
Yes, because the time we get there was ships around where there was a loading of containers and offloading containers.
Ship na containers.
Yes.
And then?
So early in that morning, we get to the Banjul port and we decide to send some of our guys to go and buy a chip and make proper communication to the captain.
I'm not patutu to know na ye buy na ye cash or monkoto SIM card said ye bet me any captain or akasa.
So 6 of our guys get down from the canoe.
Ye mumi ensia esi from every hemanim.
Who were those 6? Do you remember them?
I can give you the 3 of them, but because I don't know all of them, I can't remember. But the 3.
Bet me about me and said, "Na Mama can be mean to me."
Give us their names.
Robert Essien was among.
Robert Essien.
Yao Eric was among.
Yao Eric.
And one Daniel. The short name is Daniel.
Daniel.
Yes.
Okay. So 3 out of 6, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, and then what happened?
Immediately they get down from the canoe, we heard a gunshot.
Yes, free. Hemanimana yeti say tuatu.
So those at the top started shouting, "They have been killed! They have been killed!"
One no was thrown over. I say, "You."
So we returned the canoe from the Banjul port to other side. Later we found out the place called Barra Beach.
But how many gunshots did you hear?
I heard 2 gunshots.
2 gunshots?
Sure.
All right. Proceed.
Arriving at Barra Beach, the canoe owners said that the contract has been ended. It's just 1 night contract, so they want their canoe back.
You drew Barra no, and now one year high, money through a Mohonoka said, yes, contract no, I see.
So we decide that they should return their canoe back to Mbu so that we will find Charles Taylor. So we sent 3 of our guys to Barra Town.
Another 3?
Another 3.
And who were those this time?
That 3, the one I remember, Tarzan. Tarzan was among.
Tarzan, what is his full name?
Tarzan. The name I know was a Tarzan because it's not someone I know from. So we just meet. So the name.
Tarzan and Kwana minim.
And Victor Odru was among, and I think other guy, just which I forget his name.
Victor Odru so kaho ena nipa ba kubinso.
Okay. what happened to the group? Did they remain on the boat while Victor Odru and Tarzan and the third person went to Bara, or did they discharge from the boat?
Intimo group no eden na sie na Tarzan kam ho na Victor Odru no kam ho amo moja omo di nkan koya na se mo dodo no eden pa na sie.
At the Bara beach, the canoe guys left with their canoe, so we were discharged at the Bara beach. So we decided to send 3 guys to Bara town so that they can locate the child stealer.
Hema for no womu fire intino ye say one waka no ye small mako Bara ako hwe child stealer.
So
then what happened?
They returned with the news that child stealer told them that he haven't heard from the guys who left in the morning.
Chasila catch ro mo say omo bae no omo ka say Chasila say onti omo nka.
It says guys, you haven't heard from them. So supposedly maybe they have been arrested by police. So he will send Lamin Tunkara to go around to if he can have them in police station and grant them bail so that we can join an even time. We all can join the vessel and make our journey.
Say obetimi you omo free police station where.
So the rest passengers, there is a canoe at the ferry terminal there. We should negotiate with the canoe guys so that by evening we can have a canoe to join the vessel.
You know, the eba say yene hemafo ni bi ewo Bara hono bekasa said the beya numre no obetimi afaye.
The process of finding a canoe, they came to a guy whose brother is a policeman.
Now, yeah, you share a hemano, you share a Obama bia na ninuaye police ni.
So the 3 guys who go for canoe was arrested at the Bara police.
Intino wa omoko a high canoe no yachi omo ewo Bara police station.
That is Tarzan, Victor Oduru, and somebody
other
else.
guy, yes.
Na ye Tarzan Victor Odru ni obi fufro.
Sure.
And then what happened after that?
So at the evening time, we are waiting for canoe, and definitely we have we see the 3 medium size of canoe heading towards where we are. They came with Victor Odru.
You say hema miensa bi ba na ba kono na Victor Odru otim.
So immediately we found they are coming with Victor Odru. We thought that this is the canoe that we have sent for. So
na yidi say Odru timu nko ade eye sa hema no na ye de beko. So
it's become like everybody was angry why we have sent for canoe early in the morning and this time you are coming. So it's become like insulting. So we joined the canoe.
Na ye boafu efi say anopatututu ne small mo na emre omo bae no na omo ache kakra.
So after joining the canoe, we had a saying in Ghana that kuti.
Aha na ye tra hemani mo no na ye ka bibi say Ghana kasem se kuti ye ka se kuti aneche say police ni.
So when you hear kuti, it means police.
Here kuti means dog.
Here kuti eche se kramai.
So immediately we heard kuti, we know that we have been arrested.
Yeti say kuti no ana ade any police no na yenim say ekwa bia so ya chi.
So if we have been arrested, we are going to the initial stage. We are going to Europe and we have been arrested. So we don't have anything in mind that we have been committed serious crime. It's just our money and the time and has been gone. So that is what come to mind.
Na omochi ye no yenim say ye de yenye boni bia efise nke ne pese ye ko Europe na entimi amasa na ya chi yen.
And we are in the hands of police. So the Western is going back to Ghana and you lost your money. So
when the soldiers and police surrounded the boat, fear spread among the men, but not everyone understood what was happening. Martin Kier remembered that moment clearly. He said when he first heard people shouting, "Police, police," he didn't think it was something bad. Martin Kier thought maybe they just came to arrest us, ask some questions, and let us go. I didn't take it seriously. I never imagined they would harm us. Martin believed it was just a misunderstanding, that once the police knew they were travelers, everything would be fine. But that hope didn't last long. Within minutes, the sound of shouting grew louder, the soldiers became more aggressive, and the first gunshot was fired. In that instant, Martin realized this was not an arrest. It was the beginning of something far worse.
So, arriving at the ferry station at the Barra side,
ferry terminal.
there was a waiting policeman around, over 20 policemen with guns are waiting there already.
Now, police for best eduno, ejuna home kutetio.
So when you come down from the canoe, you hold your brothers back here and they line us straight to Baratown police station.
So we see from say pair, nature say what's so unreal, and now almost sound more like a call Barra police station.
So at that time, one of our guys jumped over the Baratown police station wall. It's not high. He jumped over it, and the police found out that one had jumped, so the police surrounded at that place.
Now, nipa baku hurry wall no into the basano and my police for kucha a dana hushai.
The one who jumped, do you know his name?
You hurry and own him needing.
Dennis.
Dennis what?
Dennis
Deben.
Dennis Ohene Kwachi. He was living in Germany now.
He's living in Germany now.
Yes.
Dennis Ohene
Kwachi.
Kwachi.
That's right.
Okay. So already 7 people have not been accounted for.
Yes.
That is the 6 who were originally sent to Banjul.
Yes.
That includes Robert Essien, Eric Yao, Daniel, and 3 others.
Yes.
And now you have Dennis Ohene Kwachi.
Yes.
So to make 7 people.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Proceed, please.
So, a man came in and his open office, and when you go in, you present your ID card and any document that you have with you, and you write your name at that place.
And you be by now, be dying, and you know, who rema, okwa, no watch roading, now, ID card, now the acheno.
The statement of 2 ladies were taken at the Barra police station.
Which 2 ladies?
Mommy, no bang.
Maku and Janet.
Maku and Janet.
So, they came in for half of our guys. They just divide us into 2 and take half from us at the Barra police station around 7 p.m. So they take the first batch and they put them into Navy vessel and they brought them to Banjul port from Barra side.
Now, Navy, Hememu, and now Banjul.
So around 9 p.m. at the Barra police station, they came for us and we joined a white 207 bus to the ferry terminal.
And the born on Cron Anajono, your best is our own Acano, and no, a car now ferry 207 or Gilly
From
Barra.
From Barra police station to the terminal.
Yes. Which batch did you take? The first batch or the second batch?
I joined the second batch.
No more Motosibi, and
What time did the second batch arrive in Banjul?
Emre Bena, second batch, Romudru Banjul.
We arrived Banjul around 10 p.m. to 11 p.m.
You drew up as a non-do a court non-do back on Anajo.
When your batch arrived, where in Banjul were you taken?
After joining the vessel, they brought us straight to Banjul port, where immediately you come down from the vessel, you meet a soldier. In fact, in the vessel, that is where the soldiers started coming in and they started beating us.
Si yedi omudru ho na se pena asojafo asrafo no mo gina ho ntino udru ho a ne ebo asum.
So the scene changed at the time we left from Barra police station to the ferry station. You can see that the environment has been changed.
Nama ye free Barra edru Banjul no na enema asesa.
How did it change? Explain.
It's about soldiers with cutlass. It's not about asking you where you are coming from, but rather beating you.
Asrafo a omukuta nsekan enye baby a ofri na mom ne ebo.
You said soldiers with cutlass.
Cutlass and guns. Yes. So, initial stage, the way they are beating and the things going, we thought that they are going to put us in the sea. So, we were brought to Banjul port. When you come down from the vessel, you meet a soldier with long cutlass. So he put the cutlass at your top here, and he just tear it, and all your shirts go down, and you put it at your thigh here. He just tear it, and your trousers off.
Edru Banjul port na she penachesa soldier folk ewo hwa omukuta se kan ne no de shewata di ma no atiwata de nachese onhoda so.
So at that time we found it difficult to identify. The first batch was there. The first batch was there at the Banjul port.
Already?
Yes. And their hands has been tied at their back. And their shirts has been taken off and left their underwears.
Na yedru ho no won odi kan ba ye no na chese ya chichire won se e de egu wo machi e chese won mo pieto nko anaka e hye won.
It's not about 3 security officers or 20 security officers. It's about mix-up of police and soldiers.
No nipa no mo do so police for ne asoja for.
So,
how were you able to tell the distinction?
Yes, a soldier for attire, any opposite for attire in everywhere.
English.
Thank you. The soldiers, you can identify soldiers from police based on their what they have been putting on, what they have been well, and the equipment that they have been putting on. You can identify that this is a soldier and this is, and also they have their badges and their names on their chest.
Ubetimi ehu say we police ni anase soldier ni efri atade na won hye no.
Are you able to remember any name that you saw?
Ubetimi aka edin bi a hu wa atade nim.
Actually, no, I can't remember that thing.
There be mint kai.
You said they were beating you guys from when you went inside the vessel, the Navy boat, to bring you to Banjul. Did they beat you?
Severely, I was beaten up.
Could you describe how you were beaten?
In fact, they have the police sticks that you can. They have the police sticks in their hands, and they use the back of the guns and sometimes the edge of the gun. They just beating you. It's like they are beating you here and there. So a guy who was protecting his eye, he was not fortunate. The stick get his teeth, and all of a sudden he lost all the front teeth just one time. So it's not him only. On the other guys, there is a big marks, blood flowing everywhere. In fact, you find it difficult to identify.
Do you remember the man who lost his
Ajamo.
teeth?
His name is Ajamo.
Proceed, please.
So, about 7 minutes time, a soldier car came in, and he said, "You people must join the bus."
Before taking them from the port, many believed this was temporary, that once the police checked their papers, they would be released. But the soldiers were not asking questions anymore. They were following orders. Within minutes, military trucks arrived. The men were loaded in groups, hands tied, and driven away from the port. Martin didn't know where they were taking them, but deep down, something told him they might never return.
Meeting so no, police car by no car say,
So at this stage, all of you, your top clothes were removed.
Yes.
And your trousers were torn.
First batch, they have been taking off their shirts and their trousers. Some of them did not have things under. So if they found out you are not wearing pants under, they did not take off your trousers. Yes. So
yeah.
That's what
One more mudi can but the says, say, wouldn't a year boxer, Omunye, woman you attire, dear, Omun you would try.
So some of them, they left their underwears and some of them are wearing trousers.
You know, she appeared to a bin so trousers.
So we joined the soldier bus which came in, and the first batch hands was tied at their back.
Yeah, fro kana e buy no na one di Canada ya chichiro one sa e won echi.
They used the one wire to tie all of them. So when they finish this guy, they used the same wire to tie another one. So no one is free to move anywhere.
Let us say, you know, that dear no, why are no near the Achichiro Munina, the Chichiro near the Achichiro when you be any whole bit me, Janet.
In a sense, they were bound together in a straight line.
Yes. That's what happened, Council. So they said, join the bus.
Sit na Herman Canim.
But your group, were you also tied?
No, at that time we were not tied.
Group no, we are chichiro.
No. So we, the second batch, our hands were not tied at that time. So we must to rush because the beatings are going on everywhere. So the first batch was tied. They joined the bus. We, the rest, joined the bus. So the beatings continue in the bus. So from the
as far as you can see, did you see anybody try to stop the beating that was going on?
So kaya sa na ya bomono obi bia e try say o jai ana o si sa ebro no ho kwan ana.
No, I did not see anyone trying to stop beatings.
There be man who be biasa will be a patanto kwano.
But as they were beating you, did you hear your beaters, your assaulters saying anything?
So mo bomono, woman no mo bomono, o ti se no mo kan bibia na.
Yes. While they are beating you, they will ask you questions, but they will not allow you to answer questions so that they will know who you are. They will ask you, what do you came here for? You here to throw here, Jamel? You think you can destabilize our nation? We will kill you.
Jama omo boye no na omo busaye ensem na emom no omo mai kwan e mai nka bi ade mo ba ha se mo betu ye aban ana.
So we left at the Banjul port and we get to a first police station and there was a shout, "Tell you get down." So we, the people who have not been tied, we have chance to get down rather than those who has been tied.
Martin's story is far from over. The journey of survival, fear, and truth continues. This concludes Part 6 of the untold story of 44 Ghanaians who vanished in the Gambia. But the full story is far from finished. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch the complete documentary and follow every chapter of Martin's incredible journey. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for Part 7, where the story takes a darker turn.